Shot with you alongside Casey DeSell for the season opener. The Stallions on the road to take on the Oneonta Outlaws from Damcast Field, getting ready to go. A beautiful May night. The Stallions trying to avenge themselves this season after falling in the second round of the playoffs last year to Amsterdam. A new campaign, a new fresh start. Casey, what does this team have to look forward to?
The team has a lot to look forward to this year. We have a lot of good talent on this team. And highlighting Ethan Conrad coming off a great season this year, had a 390 at Marist and a great tournament run. He had 3 home runs in the last 3 games of the season there for him.
This is definitely going to be a good one. Let's take a look now at the Outlaws starting defense before we show you the Stallions batting lineup. So for the Outlaws today, here's how they're going to look. It's going to be Grantham behind the plate, Thornstand on the mound, the Northeastern product, Bateman at third, Connolly at short. At second, it's Burnsworth playing at first, Armstrong, and then to round out the outfield, Hopko, Dale, and Ross to start out the year for the Outlaws. As for the Stallions, their starting lineup is going to be a little bit different than last year. They're bringing in a few different players. They're going to have their batting lineup look a little bit different. They're starting, actually, the guy that's going to lead off for them has never even played a college game. That's Gene Coelho. But here is their starting lineup to go out for the batting lineup. It's going to be Coelho, Conrad, who you talked about, Casey. He's a special player. Byram Hott, and then Riccio, May, Marcano, Travella, Rodriguez, Blackmore, and Dieter to round out the starting 10 because the extra hitter this year in the PGCBL. Once again, a beautiful night here from Damcast Field. Just about ready to go. Matt Thorson on the mound for the Outlaws. He's the Get New York product, standing at 6'4", weighs 200 pounds. Went to high school in Chatham. And over at Northeastern, he didn't really play that much this year. First start for the Outlaws, trying to get them going. The Outlaws last season, not a good campaign for them. 12-32, worst in the league, a 27% win percentage all season long. A very hot start, and then things just went downhill for them last year. As for the Stallions, a winning season, but a little bit of disappointment, falling to the arch rival Amsterdam Mohawks, who they will face on Sunday at home. But until then, we have this game right here, right now from Oneonta. So glad to be with you. Excited to get this one going. And like you mentioned, Casey, Ethan Conrad is on the team. He's only going to be with us for a couple of weeks. But man, you can't talk enough about this kid, right?
Not, especially after that season. It's only going to be 2 weeks, but hopefully a special 2 weeks here, as it'll be a great lift in the lineup to have Ethan Conrad.
Conrad played at Marist. He was a beast over at Marist this past season. We'll give you some stats for him. 55 games played, 226 at-bats, batted .389. How about that? But we got to turn our attention to first pitch of the season here from Oneonta. We're ready to get going. The Stallions are ready. The Outlaws are ready. Let's play some ball. First pitch is fouled to the right side by Coelho, and we are underway here from Damcast Field. Coelho up to bat. Once again, never played a college game. He's the South Florida State commit from Naples, Florida. Went to high school at Gulf Coast. Looking to make a difference here for the Stallions team. Get some play under his belt. That one's grounded to shortstop. Throw over to first. He's out, and an easy first out there for the Outlaws. Coelho goes down. And coming up to the plate now is Ethan Conrad.
Gonna get the first at bat in early here. See what he can do.
Conrad, the lefty, standing at 6'3", weighing in at 205. He grew up in Saugerties, the local product, and he's trying to do something special for the Stallions team while he's here for just a little while.
Yeah, don't let the size of this kid fool you, because he can run. He led the NCAA Division I in triples this past season, and he can steal bases too.
That says something, especially coming out of Marist too. Not known as a huge baseball school, but making a difference. That one in there is a strike. 1-1 count, 1 out here in the top of the first from Damcast Field. Conrad at the plate. Off speed, foul to the left side. 1-2. Here's the pitch by Thornstad. Loop to left field. Hopko's got it, no worries. 2 down for the Stallions. And coming up to bat is another familiar face from Marist, Barham Hop.
Yeah, he did play for us last year, but I don't think he played the whole season. I can't remember why, but he was there for a little while, and he is from Marist as well. One of his Conrad's teammates. I'm pretty sure his roommate, too.
How about it? 2 roommates coming from Marist to the Stallions. Hot standing at 6'2", 210. Rising junior, right-handed hitter. He's a special kid. Batted .278 this past season, playing 55 games with 198 plate appearances.
It's going to be tough pitching to Ethan Conrad and Byron Hyde back-to-back. Won an All-American last year and All-MAC this year for Ethan Conrad.
Grounded to the right side. Easy play there. And the Stallions go down in order in the top of the first. 1, 2, 3. Coming to bat, the Outlaws. You're watching the Saugerties Stallions on the Saugerties Stallions YouTube channel. We'll be right back. Back with you here from Damcast Field. The starter for the Stallions, Nick Petit, right-handed pitcher standing at 6'3", weighs 200, out of Radford University, a 5.25 ERA this past season, and looking to get things going. Let's take a look at your Stallions defense. This is how they're going to line up for this game here in Oneonta. Blackmore behind the plate, Petit, of course, the pitcher. Then it goes Hot, Rodriguez, Trella, Mauricio, Conrad in right, Dieter in center, and Coelho in left field. And then here's what the starting batting order is going to look like for the Outlaws. It's going to be Brendan Connolly, Jaden Ross, the Tampa product, Chase Armstrong, Jack Hopko, Jacoby Dale, Connor Wading, Jeremy Taggart, Lucas Gratham, Owen Burnsworth, and Jack Bateman. Brendan Connolly up to bat here in the bottom of the first. Malvern, New York product, batted .337 in 32 games played this past season. Now here in Oneonta, 6 stolen bases on the year. The lefty standing at 5'10". Petit's first pitch, fouled back, 0-1 count. Petit this past season, like we said, a 5.25 ERA, 14 earned runs, 23 strikeouts on the year, and 24 innings pitched. So not a traditional starter, but pitching coach Rich Doobie just trying to find out more about his guys early on in the season. This one's looped into right field. It'll drop for a base hit. It's the first hit of the game, right in front of Conrad. And Connolly's on with the leadoff single. Coming to the plate now, Jaden Ross, the rising senior, currently enrolled at USF. Batted .380 this past season. The pitch, ball one. Ross stands at 6'1", 185 from Tampa, Florida. Transferred from Hudson Valley Community College this year down to USF and got plenty of playing time. 42 games played, 36 stolen bases. That's a number you're going to want to highlight. The pitch from Petit outside, 2-0. Petit comes set. 3-0 count. Hasn't been able to find the zone. Dealt out 17 walks, excuse me, this past season at Radford. Here's the pitch. Outside, ball 4. 4-pitch walk to Ross, and the Outlaws are threatening. First and second, no outs. Coming up to plate, Chase Armstrong. This guy's special. Batted .360 at Ohio Northern University this past season. 10 home runs, 26 RBIs, and a prime chance for him to get his season going right here. The pitch, there's a strike. Petit gets back on track after dealing 4 straight balls.
A lot of speed on the base pass right now. Pete's going to have to make sure to keep the runners honest so they don't take the bags from him.
Connolly 6 stolen bases. He's at second, and 36 stolen bases to Ross. He's at first. 0-1. Pitches outside. 1-1. Here's the pitch. Strike 2. A 1-2 count. Pettit looking for his first strikeout of the night. Here's the 1-2. Foul it off to the left side. It'll stay at 1-2. Armstrong not afraid to work the count with that .360 average in 34 games played. He's a small guy, 5'10", 170, but lots of power. But he's taken down there, strike 3. Pettit gets his first K of the night. And 1 out now with Jack Hopko coming to the plate. Hopko standing at 6 foot 205, 33 games played this past season. A 184 average. He's looking to improve that here. Currently enrolled at the University of Rhode Island. Here's Pettit's pitch. Inside, 1-0. Pettit comes set. Here's the pitch. Low, 1-1. Pitch is put in play. A nice diving play there. And the out at first. A beautiful diving play there by Torella. And it's 2 outs now. Runners at first and third. Trivella, a beautiful diving stop there on that right side, able to limit the damage, and now coming to the plate with runners on first and third and 2 outs is Jacoby Dale. The redshirt 5th year just graduated with the runners at second and third. Here's the pitch. Got him swinging on the slider.
Yeah, really 2 good bounce back at bats for Pettit right there. He started off with a hit and a walk, and he was able to turn the next 2 into a strikeout and a ground out, and maybe he can get out of this jam right now.
Second and third, the Outlaws threatening. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Put in play. Easy there. And he got him. Connolly over to Armstrong, and the Stallions get out of the jam. 0-0 at the end of one. We'll be right back here on the Stallions YouTube. Back here on the Stallions YouTube channel, Stallions coming to bat. Looking to get on the board. No hits so far in this game. Coming to the plate. That'll be number 9, Ryan Riccio. Riccio puts this one in play to center field. That one will drop. He's headed to second, and it's a leadoff double for Ryan Riccio. Gets the Stallions going.
First hit of the year for the Stallions coming from Riccio.
Next up for the Stallions, the designated hitter, number 25, Jared May.
Jared May coming to the dish now, the designated hitter for the Stallions, trying to drive in Riccio from second. No outs. May stands at 6'4", 250 from Middlesex, New Jersey. Plays down on Weber, where head coach Colin Martin coaches, and he drills this one into left field. This will be an RBI single, and the Stallions are on the board first.
Stallions taking really aggressive at bats here in the second inning. I like what I'm seeing so far. 2 hard hit balls to the left center gap.
The first RBI of the season, and the first run of the season, coming from May. And the Stallions look to keep it going here with Anthony Marsano up at the dish. It's from Boston, Massachusetts. Goes to UMass Lowell. Pitch down low, 1-0. Stallions with back-to-back hits to start off this inning. Pitch is a strike, 1-1. The lights are on here at Damcast Field, and if you need electrical work, call Richards. Richards Electric. Here's the pitch, 1-1 count. Down low, ball 2. This past season, Marcano, a 200 hitter, 14 games played, 30 at-bats at the dish with 1 home run. Looking to move May to at least second with this at-bat. 2-1 count, no outs in the inning. Here's the pitch. Fouled on the left side. 2-2. Thornstein comes set. Here's the pitch. The off-speed foul right behind us.
Couple of screaming kids chasing after that foul ball.
2-2 count. A good crowd here for the season opener out at Damcash Field. A beautiful night up in Oneonta, the mountains in the background. As Thornzad comes set. Ball put in play to the left side. That's another hit. 3 straight hits for the Stallions to start off this inning, and they're threatening once again. Runners at first and second with nobody out.
Stallions are doing a good job on capitalizing mistakes down the middle of the plate here. 3 solid hit balls in a row.
Number 2, Mario Trivella.
Mario Trivella up next for the Stallions. The State College of Florida Manatee Sarasota product from Sarasota, Florida. 165, standing at 6 foot. Right-handed hitter. Batted .283 this past season as ball 1 comes through, low and away. 10 RBIs on the season. It'd be a perfect spot to drive in May from second. Nobody out. Thorsland comes set. Here's the pitch. Fouled back behind us once again. Out into the parking lot. 1-1. Trivella standing in there. Here's the pitch. Line to left field. This one's got some juice on it. It could go all the way, and it's off the wall, and it's a home run. It got out of here.
Wow, the first home run of the season for the Stallions. A lot of firsts here in this inning, huh?
Wow, you didn't think it would come from Trivella, standing at 6 foot 165, but he goes yard. Only had 2 home runs this past season, and he gives the Stallions a 4-0 lead. They've blown this game wide open in the second inning.
So kind of started looking for, trying to avenge their early playoff loss last year.
And it seems like things have just gotten out of hand here for the Outlaws early on. Thorsland pitched a good first. It was 1-2-3, and then since giving up 4 straight hits and 4 runs.
It's kind of ironic, isn't it? The easiest for him were the 1-2-3, and everyone else has gotten a hit so far.
Rich Rodriguez comes to the plate, another Weber product under head coach Colin Martin. Batted .314 this past season. Off the pitcher, and it seems like Rodriguez is going to be safe. Everything going wrong for the Outlaws right now. That one bounced off of Thorsland, and it's 5 straight hits for the Stallions.
The Stallions catcher, 99, number 16, Josh Blackmore.
5 straight hits in the top of the second for the Stallions, with still nobody out in the inning. Josh Blackmore comes to the plate, another Weber product. Batted .211 this past season.
Also a returning player from last year. Got a few games with the Stallions last year. Played pretty well for us.
.24 plate appearances this past season with just 1 hit. So he's looking to change that here up in Saugerties. As Casey mentioned, played with the team last year, knows the program, knows Coach Colin Martin very well. So definitely a player to have your eyes on. Still nobody out in this inning. Thorsland's dealt 2 straight strikes. It's 0-2. Here's the pitch. Fouled off to the left side. 0-2, top of the second here from Dan Cashfield. Nobody out, 5 straight hits for the Stallions in what's been a top of the second where they've just completely blown the game open. Thorsland looking to try and settle down here with the strikeout in the 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Line to left field. Should be no issue. Hopko's there. And 1 out. Breaks the Stallions 5 straight hits. And now coming to the plate is Dieter.
I mean, nothing Bible can really do about that one. He hit it hard just right to Hopko, so don't hang your head there. Really solid contact. I'm sure he'll make it up in the next at bat.
Evan Dieter coming to the dish now. Batted 176 this past season. Here's the pitch. It's a strike. Dieter, 6 foot, 190, from Kingston, goes to Stonehill College in Massachusetts. The pickoff play is missed, and advancing to second is Rodriguez. A bad error there by Thorsland. What's been an inning where nothing has gone right for him. And Rodriguez advances to second. Thorsland deals. Ball is high. 1-1. Here's the pitch. Foul to the right side. Thorsland's trying to get himself set. He's only pitched 1 and a third inning so far, giving up 4 runs. And that costly error over at first. We'll see if it comes back to bite him. 1-2 count. Once again, foul to the right side.
Stallions are not making it easy in any of these at-bats. Not hunting up multiple pitches or going to a full count, all of them.
Definitely hanging in there. Here's the pitch. Got him swinging. So since giving up those 5 straight hits, Thorsland's gotten 2 straight batters on the strikeout.
For the Stallions, the left fielder, number 22, Michael Quayle.
Back to the top of the lineup. Gene Michael Quayle up to the bat. Here's the pitch. The off speed is in there for a strike. 0-1.
So,
Grounded out to shortstop. And his first at bat. Gonna change that here. Here's the pitch. Foul to the left side, 0-2. Thorsland trying to get out of this inning after giving up 5 straight hits and 4 runs, including a home run to Trivella. Here's the pitch. And he got him looking. Thorsland calms down, gets 3 straight strikeouts to the end of the inning, but the Stallions still do damage. 4 runs on 5 hits gives them a 4-0 lead heading into the bottom of the second. We'll be right back. Back here at Damcash Field, we apologize for some of the echo on our audio. We're going to try and fix it as this game goes on, but first game, little issues we can fix, but we promise this will not continue throughout the season. Bottom of the second, here at Oneonta, the Stallions with a 4-0 lead after 5 straight hits in the top of the inning, including a home run by Rodriguez. The Outlaws looking to respond. 2 straight balls from Pettit to start the inning. Connor waiting at the dish for the Outlaws. From Seaford, New York, 6'1", standing at 225. Hudson Valley Community College product, 41 games played this past season with a .313 average, 6 home runs, and 28 RBIs. Outlaws need to get something going here after the offensive explosion by the Stallions and Casey. It wasn't even by their big guys. It wasn't by their big 3.
Oh, it wasn't. Mario Travella coming up big in that last inning, and Maracho too. A lot of lower end of the batting order doing a lot of the work for us, and that's a good sign because if the top order starts hitting too, it could be a lethal lineup.
Couldn't agree more. 2-2 count. Strike 3. A strikeout to start the inning from Pettit. It's his second of the night. And he gets waiting looking.
That'll be his 4th straight out after giving up after letting the first 2 runners on to start the game.
Jeremy Taggart at the plate, the rising junior, another Hudson Valley Community College guy. Stands at 6'2", 205 from Levittown, New York. So back-to-back hitters from Long Island who go to Hudson Valley Community College and are both rising juniors. How about it? .357 average in 14 games played. Pettit gets ahead of the count, 0-2, looking for his 2nd straight strikeout of the inning. Pettit deals. This one downstairs in the dirt, 1-2. Here's the pitch. Just a little bit low, 2-2. Good location.
Yeah, really with a 1-2 pitch there, you're trying to get him to chase, so that's a good pitch right there down. The only thing you do with that is really hit a ground ball.
2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Strike 3, got him swinging. Drop 3rd strike. Throw over to 1st. And it's a 2nd straight strikeout for Pettit. Lucas Grantham to the plate. Just graduated from high school, committed to Wooford. A couple kids on the Saugerties team, also Wooford products. Will be joining him in the fall. 6'3", weighs 183. Here's the pitch from Pettit. Gets ahead in the count again, 0-1. Pettit's really settled in nicely into this game after giving up 2 straight hits to start out.
Yeah, one thing he's done really nicely in this inning is get ahead in the count early. And when you get ahead in the count early as a pitcher, it makes everything so much easier.
Pettit deals. Another strike. That low off speed seems to be working for him, getting a lot of chase on that. 0-2 count, 2 outs. Pettit looking for the 1-2-3, all with strikeouts. Pettit comes, sets, he deals. Here's the pitch. A little high, 1-2.
That's a good 0-2 pitch there. High fastball is a very pressured pitch. Makes get a lot of swing misses on that kind of pitch right there.
Pettit deals. Down low, 2-2. Pettit this past season only pitched 24 innings, but prior to Radford in 2023 as a redshirt sophomore at South Carolina Sumter, he started 9 games and recorded 62 innings pitched, so this is a comfortable role for him. This one fouled behind us. Count stays at 2-2. Lots of twos on the board. 2-2, 2 outs here at the bottom of the second. Pettit chasing that third strikeout of the inning. He got him, strike 3. Pettit doesn't make the defense work. 3 straight strikeouts, and the Stallions keep the Outlaws to no hits in the bottom of the second. We'll be right back. Stallions come to bat. Back here at Damcast Field. Excuse me, a little raspy, a little cough right there. Casey, your favorite player's coming to bat.
Oh, well.
The one and
I'm
only.
a little biased.
I think you are a little biased. Me personally, I haven't picked a favorite player yet. We're 1 game in. We don't even know the guys yet. I gotta wait.
My favorite player is going to be leaving us in 2 weeks.
Hey, don't say that.
I know.
Because Andrew Romano's coming, okay?
He's coming back?
He's coming.
Is he?
He's coming.
I didn't
Rumor
know
has
he
it,
was
he's
coming
coming.
back. Oh, wow.
But
That's a treat.
Ethan Conrad is here, and he's ready to dominate.
Yeah, Ethan Conrad grew up in the house behind me, believe it or not.
Ball 1.
We played wiffle ball for a really long time growing up as kids. Probably.
I mean,
2 or
Casey,
3.
you're as local as possible. AJ and I are transplants. You are Saugerties through and through.
Yeah. I grew up probably 2 minutes from the baseball park. I was there every year, every summer. I love baseball. I breathe it.
That's only fitting that you're the broadcaster
I know.
now, right? 2-0 count to Conrad. He also went to Saugerties High School, just like you.
Did. It's a pleasure playing with this guy, let me tell you.
How was it being his teammate? What was it like? What was it like?
Oh, you get to see a lot of home runs. You get to see him play great first base, play great outfield. Pitch, too. He pitched in high school.
I'd be scared to face that. 3-0 count to Conrad. And he smokes this one. Deep to right field. That ball is far, and it is off the bottom of the wall. And Conrad's going to third. You talk about leading in triples. He's going to have another one right here. I thought that ball was almost gone. That one was mashed. Conrad with a triple to start off the inning.
Off the bat, I don't think he got all of it. I thought it was going way out, but there it is. You see him hustling out of the box. It's how he gets all those triples. He doesn't watch his hits. He always hustles, and that's why he gets so many triples.
You said league leader, just country leader in
Country
triples.
leader in triples.
He shows it right there. Stallions are threatening with Byram Hott, his teammate, at the plate right now. Talk about a lethal 1-2 punch, as that one will be grounded to second. Hott will get the RBI. Conrad scores, and the Stallions take a 5-0 lead. That shows you right there what that 1-2 stack can do.
Yeah, very lethal 1-2 stack, and I'm looking forward to watching it.
Oh, he was safe actually at first. You and
that
I
one
both
too.
saw
Yeah,
we
I
both
just
saw out, but he's safe at first.
hustle single.
So an RBI single there. And the Stallions are once again threatening. Mauricio up at the plate. Had a double his first time up.
A double that really got the ball rolling for the Stallions last inning. First of 5 straight hits.
Thorsland held that starting 3 in the lineup of Coelho, Conrad, and Hott to 1, 2, 3 in the top of the first. The bottom half of the lineup exploded, and now it seems like Conrad and Hott are kind of waking up here. The Stallions are feeling it. First game of the season, getting acclimated. Seems to be working for them. Two-one count. Here's the pitch. Off speed is in there for strike 2. 2-2. Riccio plays his college ball at Weber, 295 average this past season under head coach Colin Martin. As this one is lined to left field, that'll be another base hit. Hott chugging to third. We'll see if they're going to wave him. They're going to wave him home, and the Stallions are going to take a 6-0 lead off a double by Riccio, his second of the game. It's an RBI double, and Saugerties is up 6-0.
Yeah, Riccio with a really good start to the season so far. 2 for 2 with 2 doubles and an RBI. Can't complain about that.
No, you cannot.
Digging in for the Stallions, number 25, Jarrett May.
Jarrett May up to the plate now. Another guy who plays his college ball at Weber. First time up, had a single and an RBI. Looking to do the same right here, right now. Thorsland's gotten beaten up in this game, and it's only the top of the third. 6 runs on 7 hits. 2 errors on the day, too, for the Outlaws. That doesn't help anything.
No,
Strike 1 to May. Top of the third here from Damcash Field. Here's the pitch. This one bounced in front of the plate, and getting on his horse and taking third is Riccio. A perfect RBI opportunity for May now, who had 8 this past season down at Weber. He already has 1 this season so far. His first at-bat, the RBI single. Maybe he can do it again right here.
Yeah, Riccio only 90 feet away, so literally anything put in play could be an RBI.
Swings right through that one. 1-2 count to May. Here's the pitch. Just outside. 2-2.
Very good take that 1-2. It was really close. Could have been a strike, but it was a ball.
Thorsland sets, deals. That one's behind the plate. Riccio's going to come home, and it's going to be no throw there at all. Easy steal, and the Stallions are up 7-0. So Riccio drives in a run, gets himself home, his first stolen base of the season, and Saugerties is up 7-0 here in the top of the third. 3-2 count to May. Just outside, and he walks.
Yeah, we're beginning to see a little bit of activity there in that Outlaws bullpen after a rough start for Thorsland.
That's May's 14th walk if you include college and Stallions. Got walked 13 times this past season down at Weber. Marcano up now. First plate appearance, had a single. Still no outs in this inning for the Stallions. Pitches outside, 2-0. Thorsland just trying to settle in. He's had really nothing beyond that first inning where he had that 1-2-3.
Yeah.
But since then, it's just gotten blown up. Here's the pitch. That one's outside, 3-0.
He was getting hit around. Now he's just kind of losing the zone, and it's all looking good for Thorsland.
Just seems like he's losing focus. The Outlaws head coach looking down to the bullpen. Seems like they're going to be making a pitching change here soon. Thorsland sets. Here's the pitch. Foul on the left side. 3-1 count.
Rare to see the green light there, 3-0, especially after a previous walk in the last at-bat.
Marcano plays for UMass Lowell, but before that, he played one season with Northern Essex Community College. In that time, batted .482 with 57 RBIs and 13 home runs. This guy's an impact player that Stallions fans have to keep their eyes on. He gets walked. That's his first walk all year long. Didn't get walked once at UMass Lowell. As now the catcher Grant then will come out, try and settle down Thorsland. Stallions with runners on first and second. Here with Mario Travella coming up, who had the home run already in this game. Looking to add on to that. Same exact situation here. Runners on first and second. Drove in 3, including himself last time with the home run. Perfect situation to do the exact same thing.
I was about to say, we're seeing a little bit of deja vu right now.
Here's the pitch. Popped foul off the netting. 0-1. You know, Travella went to the same high school, Sarasota Community High School, as Pee Wee Herman. How about that? A little bit of factoid for you.
What an alumni.
Here's the pitch. That one's high, 1-1. Played, of course, by Paul Rubenfeld, but known as Pee Wee Herman. So, how about that?
I don't even know it's Pee Wee Herman. Come on.
Here's Thorsland's 1-1. To the left side. Double play opportunity here. They'll tag out one. Here's the throw over to first. And he's safe. So they get just a little bit of confusion here. Stallions coaches were arguing.
Out.
And now they're going to say he's out. So they switch the call. He's out. Double play there by the Outlaws. And coming up to the plate with now 2 out is Rich Rodriguez.
Really good play there by Jack Bateman, realizing the situation. Runner coming at him, tags him and throws to first to double play. Easy double play.
Went for the tag, was able to zip the throw over to first. It was bang-bang over there at first.
Was very close.
Travella thought that he was safe. Umpire thought about it, eventually called him out. So now Thorsland one batter away from getting out of this inning and what has just been back-to-back disastrous innings for Thorsland, really taking his team out of the game. But lots of baseball left to be played. We're only in the top of the third.
Yep. I have a feeling if Thorsland gets out of this inning right here, we probably won't see him in the top of the 4th inning.
Fouled back to the screen. 1-1. Rodriguez batted .314 at Weber this past season. 56 games played with 37 hits and 55 doubles. Still runner sitting at second, waiting to be driven in. Marcano out there. 1-2 count. Thorsland one pitch away from getting out of another disastrous inning. Thorsland comes set to Rodriguez. Deals. Drilled to the right side. Marcano's going to come home. It's going to be a bang-bang play at the plate, but he's safe. The throw goes past the catcher, and Rodriguez is going to go to second. So it's an RBI single for Rodriguez. Gets to second on the error.
Good two-strike approach there. Just trying to put the ball in play, not trying to do anything special.
Stallions
And he gets an RBI out of it.
now are up 8-0. Game has gotten from manageable to just completely out of hand. Josh Blackmore struck out in the second inning, looking to change his fortune here against Thorsland. First pitch is a strike. Pitch is outside, 1-1. Blackmore and Dieter, the only two to not yet reach base for the Stallions. Ball 2 in the dirt, 2-1.
Blackmore's trying to change that right now by putting himself in a good 2-1 count.
If you're the Outlaws, you just want to get out of this inning by any means possible. Back-to-back innings, giving up 4 straight runs on 3 hits this time. Stallions showing out on opening day. There's a strike, 2-2. Blackmore played the lion's share of games down in Weber, behind the dish for Colin Martin this past season. Looking to make a difference right here. Here's the pitch. Grounded to short. It's going to be a tough play. It's bobbled. And Blackmore is going to reach. Wait for the official scoring if they're going to call that a hit or an error. And Evan Dieter coming to the plate. Now they'll count that as a hit. So Dieter now the only player that hasn't reached for the Stallions.
I think the reason they gave him it there is because Rodriguez is running right in front of him, kind of messed him up, trying to get field the ground ball, make a clean play.
Runners at first and third. Dieter struck out in the second inning. Top of the third, an 8-0 ball game here from Demcast Field. Pitch is low, 2-0. Off speed is way high, 3-0. And do you think they switch the pitcher here if Stallions get bases loaded with 2 outs?
I think they might have to. The track record doesn't look too great for Thorsland here.
Here's the pitch to Dieter. It's in the dirt. He walks,
Yep.
and the bases are loaded. And now the Oneonta coach is going to come out, and there's going to be a pitching change here on the field. A bad day at the office, to say the least, for Thorsland on opening day. 8 runs on 9 hits.
Yeah, not a very good start to the season, I would say. Hopefully for him, his next game will be a little bit better. Drop that ERA down. But really good job of the Stallions early on.
Maybe a new arm will be better. Bringing in the hot sauce out of the Dallas Hot Wieners bullpen for the Oneonta Outlaws. We'll see if they can get out of this jam. 2 outs here with the bases loaded. We're going to take a 30-second break. We'll be right back.
Okay.
Back here
Another wall.
from Oneonta, Dan Shalom alongside Casey DeSell with you. Cullen Condon onto the field, the woofer commit. Just graduated this year, his first year in summer ball. 5'10", 165. We'll see if he can get the Outlaws out of this jam.
Yep. All these runners come off the hand of Thorsland. So if they all score, they're all for his ERA, not for... Oh.
A fast pitch there, as that'll be an easy put away. The Stallions are limited with the bases loaded. Oneonta, they get out of the jam. Condon comes in, throws one pitch, and one out. The Outlaws coming to bat when we come back.
Well, that's a...
Back here with you in Oneonta, Dan Shaw alongside Casey DeSell, getting ready for the bottom of the third. And what a game that can only be described as offensive firepower for one side, and that side being the Stallions.
Yeah. A lot of hits early. 9 hits in the third inning, and can only ask for much more.
Pettit's still out there for the Stallions. He's pitched a clean game, only 1 hit so far. Had a little bit of trouble in that first inning, led up back-to-back batters, but since then has settled in well. Has had no problems.
6 straight outs for him, including striking out the side last inning. So we'll see what he can do here in the bottom of the third.
Make some noise for the Outlaws. Second baseman from RPI, number 6, Owen Burnsworth.
Owens Burnworth to the plate. Burnsworth, the rising sophomore, plays his ball at RPI. Stands at 5'11", 185, a local kid. He's from Oneonta himself. Here's Pettit's pitch. It's high. Ball 1. And if you're Oneonta here, you're just trying to figure out some way to get back in this game.
Yeah, they got to worry about putting runners on base, put pressure on Pettit right now.
It's a nice pitch there. Burnsworth swings straight through it. 1-1 count. That's another strike. The fastball right there. 1-2 count. A beautiful night here at Damaski Field, but not a beautiful night if you're the Outlaws. The Stallions coming in and raining on the parade of opening day. Total domination so far. We'll see if they can keep it going. A 1-2 count here to Burnsworth. Pettit with 4 Ks on the day. If you remember last inning, I know it was about half an hour ago. There's another one. He had 3 straight strikeouts to end the inning, and he gets it going once again here. He's on a tear right now. 4 straight.
4 straight strikeouts. He's dialed in on the mound up there.
The third baseman, number 14, Jack Bateman.
So now 4 straight strikeouts for Pettit. Coming to the plate, number 14, Jack Bateman. The rising sophomore plays his ball at Holy Cross from Media, Pennsylvania. Oh, and AJ and I, who is our other broadcast intern, he's producing tonight. But when we talked to Coach Rich Doobie, pitching coach Rich Doobie, on our podcast, The Stable, which, by the way, every Monday and Thursday episodes releasing with new guests. We'll have Colin Martin on the next one. he talked about how he doesn't even talk to the pitchers for 7 to 10 days once they get here. He just kind of lets them pitch, watches them before even doing anything at all, and then starts to analyze with them. We asked him if he was focusing on a certain pitching style. He said, I'm just going to let the guys pitch, and then we'll figure it out from there.
Yeah, not going to get many better pitching coaches than him, that's for sure.
For those of you who don't know, Rich Doobie, pitching coach in 2008 when the Phillies won the World Series. Pettit's pitches in the ground 2-2. One of the most storied pitching coaches in all of MLB, with the Tigers, of course the Phillies, a number of other teams, and is now spending his summers with Saugerties. A true guy that passes off lots of wisdom, and the Stallions' pen and their pitching staff, always a point of strength. There's another K. 5 straight now for Pettit. The defense hasn't had to work at all.
That's good for the defense. Take the pressure off the defense to make plays for you later on, and that's what he's doing right now.
6 strikeouts overall, 5 straight stemming back from the second inning. And he's going to try and do it once again and go 3 straight here in the bottom of the third. Top of the lineup for the Outlaws, Brendan Connolly had a single in his first plate appearance. Pettit had around a 1-1 whip, which is walks plus innings per inning this past season. And it hasn't really shown at all. Ever since that first inning where he had the one hit, it's been lights out.
Yeah, again, up 0-2 already in the at-bat.
Looking for his 3rd straight strikeout of the inning. Didn't get it there. Looking for 6 straight overall. If he does it, it would be 6 straight strikeouts stemming back from the second inning. The defense not having to work at all. Here's the pitch from Pettit. Down in the dirt, 2-2. And Pettit's pitching has really put the Stallions' bats at a sense of ease. It's on cruise control right now. They know that they've got an ace, or at least showings of an ace so far in this game,
Yeah,
and they don't have to worry about anything.
Having no pressure out there, just doing all the work while they're in the dugout.
Well, that'll break the strikeout streak. It's a single, his second of the game for Connolly. And the Outlaws have their first base runner since the first inning.
Next up for your Outlaws, the right fielder from the University of South Florida, number 12, Jaden Rock.
And not that this is a competitive game right now necessarily, but if you're Pettit, that's a pitch you want to have back in a 2-2 count. Pitcher's leverage right there. Wanted to get something out and away, left something in the middle. Got hit over to right field to your favorite player, Ethan Conrad.
Going to keep emphasizing that.
I'm going to keep emphasizing that, most definitely.
He has to be my favorite. Come on.
I wonder if you're his favorite broadcaster.
I sure hope so.
We got to ask him that one time. I think he would be more than happy to share. I don't know. Maybe I'm in the running. Yeah, he hasn't seen AJ yet, but
I'm sure he loves AJ.
I bet he does.
Who doesn't?
That one is tipped back. 1-1 count. 2 outs here in the bottom of the third. The Outlaws with the runner on first. Pettit comes set. Here's the pitch. That's a strike. A little off-speed action right there. And Pettit's got a 1-2 count. 2 outs here in the inning, trying to close it out with another strikeout.
Although he gave up that 2-out hit, it did not seem to rattle him at all, going right back at it.
This one foul.
Looks like it might have hit him in the batter's box.
Count stays at 1-2. Here's the pitch. Grounded to short. Easy play there, and the Stallions put it away. Rodriguez to Travella. And once again, no runs, 1 hit. The Stallions coming to bat. An 8-0 game headed to the top of the 4th. Ethan Conrad coming to the plate for the Stallions here in the top of the 4th from Damaski Field here in Oneonta, New York. The season opener for the Stallions and what has been an offensive firework, firepower, fire show. Make up some new adjectives to describe how well the Stallions offense has played in their first game as a unit. 2-0 count. New pitcher on the mound. He only pitched 1 pitch last inning and got out of the jam. Was Colin Condon pitching to Ethan Conrad, who Casey loves to talk about more than anything in the world. 3-0 count. He had a 3-0 count last time and then drilled a ball to deep right center field. This one's popped up off the end of the bat.
Yeah, just a little bit under that one.
Connolly walks back, no problem, and Conrad pops out to short. 1 out. Coming up to the plate now, Byram Hott. Hott, the Marist product, roommates and teammates with Conrad at Marist. Last time up, RBI single brought Conrad right home. Condon deals. This one to third. Settled there, thrown over to first. Easy play. Bateman over to Armstrong. 2 out in the inning.
Yeah, Condon's been able to come in and kind of so far shut down the Stallions. 3 straight outs here.
Hard fastball.
Yes.
From Condon. So Riccio comes up, and he's been the best player of the day. 2 doubles, along with an RBI and a stolen base. He stole home to bring himself home last inning, and has had back-to-back innings with doubles. This time he pokes it to the right side. Armstrong bobbles it, and he's going to reach first on another error by the Outlaws, their 3rd of the game.
The on-base percentage for him stays at 1,000.
It's true. So an E3, and that'll bring up Jared May.
3rd error for the Outlaws this game. Not helping the pitching staff at all.
Not at all. It's the last time when we can say Jarrett May's name in the month of May.
I know.
May 31st. A walk and an RBI single. Ball 1. Looking to get on base once again. Another guy with an 1,000 on base percentage so far. The pickoff move. No worry. Riccio gets right back. Condon deals. This one right off his glove. Picked up by the Outlaws. They throw it to first. And it works. Connolly grabs the ball, throws it over to Armstrong. And for the first time in 2 innings, the Outlaws keep the Stallions scoreless. Oh, Outlaws coming to bat. We'll be right back here on the Saugerties Stallions YouTube channel. This half inning of Saugerties baseball is sponsored by Steyer's Hudson Valley Auto Inc. Over 50 years keeping you on the road, and they kept us on the road on the way up here today.
They certainly did. Nice little hour 45 drive for us.
New pitcher on the mound for the Stallions, number 29. So after a great outing by Pettit, the Stallions opt to go to the bullpen.
Yeah, really good outing, sorry. 6 strikeouts, right?
7.
7 strikeouts.
No. 6.
Okay,
He would have had that 7-1 if I didn't, jinx
He was
it
close to
that
the
other
7
half
strikeouts.
inning. A 2-0 count. Now 3-0. Here's the pitch, 3-1 count. Ooh, fouled right back to us. A 3-2 count here in the bottom of the 4th. Ball 4. And the Outlaws get a runner on for the 2nd straight inning.
Batting cleanup from the University of Rhode Island, number 13, Jack Ocko.
Hopko up to the plate. Strike one. Here's the pitch. Down low, 1-1. Hopko grounded out in his first trip to the plate. Goes to the University of Rhode Island, standing at 6 foot. Here's the pitch. It's a strike. 1-2.
Seemed to have settled down after that first walk in that bat.
Off-speed pitch, that's inside. It hits him.
Well, a little bit of a broadcaster's jinx there, I think.
I think you did jinx it a little bit.
It was looking good, and then he hit him square in the thigh. So
The first hit by pitch of the season on either side. And the Stallions now in a little bit of trouble like they were in the first inning. Man on first and second, nobody out, and coming to the plate is Jacoby Dale.
see if he can duplicate Pettit's success and get out of this jam.
Jacoby Dale graduated college. It was his redshirt fifth year this past season. Went to Wayne State, batted .242. 47 games played, 161 ABs, 39 hits. Perfect time for him to get another one right here. Get the Outlaws on the board. An 8-0 game, but it's still early. It's the bottom of the fourth. Nothing set in stone yet. Here's the pitch. Grounded to the right side. Trivella over to first. They can't get the double play, but they'll get the runner at second. Trivella flipped it to Rodriguez, but Rodriguez couldn't get it over to Riccio in time.
Yeah, he did a good job. They rolled a ground ball in a bad situation. Hopefully here you get a pop out or strike out so the runners don't advance.
Connor waiting up to the plate. Got caught looking in his first at-bat. Swing straight through that one.
That's the way you want to start the at-bat.
0-1. Runners on first and third. One out here for the Outlaws in the bottom of the fourth. Here's the pitch. Strike two. Lots of velocity on that fastball. 0-2. One out. Runners on first and third. Here's the pitch. Inside, 1-2. Waiting a .313 average this past season. 28 RBIs. Looking to make that 29 with this at-bat. Swing straight through it. This could be a double play. Did they get him? They got him. A strikeout and a throw over to second by Blackmore. They got him stealing, and the Stallions got a double play to end the inning.
Yeah, perfect sequence there to get out of the jam.
What a way to get out of that jam. Stallions coming to bat, 8-0, your score. Back here from Damaski Field, Dan Shalom with you alongside Casey DeSell. Now, Casey, well, it's an 8-0 game, top of the 5th. Why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself? We're going to be hearing your voice about half the time throughout the entire season. So who are you?
Well, my name
What
is
should we
Casey
know?
DeSell. I am from Saugerties, born and raised. Live about 2 minutes from the ballpark, as we touched on earlier. I did play baseball growing up. Probably, I would say, 14, 15 years of my life now playing baseball. So, yeah, big baseball guy. Also other sports like basketball. I played basketball and baseball in high school, so that's
Good to
what's
know.
up about me.
The voice you're hearing right now, Dan Shalom, Syracuse broadcaster from Long Island, going to be joined alongside Casey and alongside AJ, who's our producer tonight. AJ and Casey are going to be flipping roles on the color side of the broadcast for the summer, so you'll hear both of them. You'll hear AJ tomorrow when the Stallions travel to Boonville. We'll have that game for you. I believe it's 7 o'clock start up in Boonville tomorrow night. And then the home opener on Sunday, Amsterdam Mohawks visit the Saugerties Stallions. We need everybody to be at Cantine for that one. That's going to be a great game. This one poked to the right side. It is just foul. Or no, it's fair. And he made the catch over there. Couldn't see it from our vantage point. We're right on the first baseline.
As you touched on, opening
So,
night on
Marcano
Sunday.
out.
And as well as opening night, it's also first responders and I believe Saugerties Little League night. So a lot of people should
Lots of stuff going on. First Responders Night, Little League Night, Amsterdam Mohawks, the arch rivals of the Saugerties Stallions in town. The team they lost to in the playoffs last year. We'll have that one for you on here if you can't be there in person. But if you can, it'll be a great game. Opening night at Cantine Field. The Stallions traveling to Boonville tomorrow, and then an off day on Monday before a jam-packed week filled with games. Top of the 5th. Travella up at the plate, has a home run in this game. That one's to the right side. And it's caught. 2 out in the inning.
Another good running catch by Ross out there in right field.
Coming to the dish for the Stallions, number 7, Rich Rodriguez.
Rich Rodriguez to the plate for the Stallions now. Has a double in this game and an RBI. Stallions offense has gotten a little bit cold ever since the Oneontas brought in their new pitcher, Cullen Condon.
Yeah, they haven't been able to get anything going after their 8 runs in the first 3 innings. Doing a good job here in relief.
Since then, it's been 1, 2, 3. And no worries at all for Condon. Here's the pitch. This one out into right center field. Under
Jade
it
Ross
there.
had an inning, huh?
Ross got it.
All
3
3
straight
pitches.
plays to Ross.
Nope.
Outlaws coming to bat. No hits, no runs into the top of the 5th. We'll be right back. You're watching the Saugerties Stallions YouTube channel. Back here at Damaski Field, Dan Shalom with you alongside Casey DeSell. Both teams started out with some offensive momentum. The Outlaws with 2 runners in the first inning, and then the Stallions with 8 straight runs. But since that top of the 3rd, both teams have really gone cold.
Yeah, and that might be part of the pitching from Condon, coming in and shutting the Stallions down after Gosland gave up 8 runs.
Yeah. It's been a good pitcher's duel ever since the fourth. Thorsland, who started the game for Oneonta, let up 8 runs on 9 hits. Condon hasn't let up any runs or any hits yet. Coming to the plate now is Jeremy Taggart. Taggart, the rising junior out of Hudson Valley Community College. Ball 1. Here in the bottom of the 5th from Damaski Field. There's a strike, 1-1.
And you touched on this a little bit earlier, but what a beautiful scenery here at Damaski.
You got the mountains in the background. I don't know if this still classifies as the Catskills. I mean, we're
a little too far.
A little bit far, but I mean, it's still the same vibe.
Oh, definitely the same
Take
vibe.
it. But beautiful mountains in the background. The lights are on. A great night for baseball. I'd say around 65, 60 degrees.
Yeah, not too hot.
Not too hot, and that's the key. A beautiful night to open up this PGCBL season on the last day of May. Strike 3. Taggart goes down swinging, and there's 1 out in the inning.
Coming to the plate for your Outlaws, the catcher from Wofford, number 50, Lucas Ransom.
Grantham just graduated from Campbell High School, committed to go to Woodford College in the fall. 6'3", weighing 183. There's a ball on the outside. Looked close. The southpaw dealing for the Stallions right now. Good velo. Here's the pitch. That one fouled off to the right side. 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. This one fouled to the almost about the exact same spot.
Yeah, he's having a tough time catching up to that fastball.
1-2 count.
Well with it right here.
Grantham trying to get something going for himself. Nothing so far in this game. Here's the pitch. Strike 3, got him. Back-to-back strikeouts. And the Outlaws are down to their 3rd out of the inning.
Now batting for the Outlaws, the second baseman from RPI, number 6, Owen Burnsworth.
Owen Burnsworth up to bat now. The only starter out of this whole team from Oneonta himself. Here's the pitch. In the dirt, 1-0. I mean, Casey, you look up and down the Saugerties schedule, and to start off, not that many difficult opponents based off of last year's statistics. You play Glens Falls, you got Boonville tomorrow, Mohawk Valley, a couple trips up to Utica. Amsterdam sprinkled in there a couple times, but a lot of Glens Falls, Albany, and Oneonta to start off this season.
Yeah, we had no trouble with them last year, I want to say. The big ones is Amsterdam. We got to get them this year. They took us down last year.
5 at home, 5 away between the Mohawks this season. Of course, the home opener being against the Mohawks, and I believe it's 3 straight trips to Saugerties for the Mohawks before the Stallions take a trip up to Shuttleworth Park. A walk there, so the Outlaws will get their first runner of the inning on.
From Holy Cross, number 14, Jack Bateman.
Jack Bateman up to bat. Bateman, the third baseman on this team. Trying to get something going. 2 outs in the inning, bottom of the 5th, an 8-0 Stallions lead. There's a strike.
And that's great to see after a walk. Just pound the zone right with the fastball, get ahead early in the count, try and get an out here and get out of the inning.
Just come straight in. Here's the pitch. Strike 2.
Going right at him here.
Just hitting that middle third. Looking for 3 strikeouts in this inning. Here's the pitch. Outside, 1-2. Here's the pitch. Pickoff over to first. With the lefty, he can make that move. Looks like he's dealing, but throws it over the first. Checks on the runner. 1-2 count. Foul back. This one fouled back once again. 1-2 count. 2 outs in the inning.
Yeah, he's pounding the zone here against Bateman, basically saying if you want to get on, you're going to have to earn it.
Two count, 2 outs in the inning. Runner on first. Here's the pitch. In the dirt, 3-2. And a walk. So back-to-back walks, and the Outlaws have runners on first and second with Brendan Connolly coming to bat, and he has back-to-back singles in this game.
Yeah, not the guy you want to see with runners on base. As you said, 2 for 2 to start the year. Could be trouble here for the Stallions.
Strike 1, settling back in after back-to-back walks.
Once again, starting off the at-bat with a strike.
Bottom of the 5th here from Damaski Field in Oneonta. Sun setting. And what's turning into a cool evening, a perfect crisp night for baseball. That's a swing, 0-2. Here's the pitch on the 0-2 count. Outside, 1-2. Runners lurking at first and second. Brendan Connolly's really been the only bright spot for this Outlaws team this game.
Him and Condon on the mound.
Yeah, started off the game with a single. Got a single in his second at-bat. And now trying to continue that right here, right now. Here's the pitch. Down low in the dirt, 2-2. We saw this with the last batter, too. Up ahead, 1-2 count, and then turned into a walk.
Yeah. Last at bat, fouled off a couple of them. This bat, he's kind of just losing it a little bit here. Hopefully he can get with it and get the strikeout, get the Stallions' bats back up, and get some more runs on the board.
Here's the pitch. Grounded to the right side. Charging on it is Trivella, and he's got it. Throws it over to Riccio. Stallions get out of the inning clean. No runs, 2 walks, no hits. Stallions coming to bat in the top of the 6th. We'll be right back here on the Stallions YouTube channel.
Back here at Damaski Field, Dan Chown with you, alongside Casey DeSell. Big thanks tonight to our producer, AJ DeBenedetto. You'll see him on social media after the game with the post-game video and the player of the game from tonight's Stallions contest. So make sure to look out for that one. Right now, it's seeming like it's going to be the man with 2 doubles, Mauricio, but who knows? Ryan Riccio could get out one time. Your favorite guy, Ethan Conrad, who's due up this inning, could get a homer. And then all of a sudden, Ethan Conrad's the player of the game, and AJ's interviewing
Also,
him.
don't forget about Bennett with 6 strikeouts early on here. That was a really good performance.
That's a good point. But anything can happen. We're not sure what is going to happen just yet. Up right now is Josh Blackmore, the catcher for the Stallions. Blackmore so far in this game, a single and a strikeout. Condon's totally shut down this Stallions offense ever since coming in the last out of that top of that third. Pitched now 2 1/3 innings, no hits, no runs. He's been great out there. 3-0, 3-1 count now.
Yeah, he has been fantastic for them out of the bullpen, especially after that rough start. So, see if he can continue it here, or if the Stallions can break through.
Well, it's not as if there's a walk there. Probably his first blemish of the day by Condon. It's not as if, though, since Oneonta's settled down on the pitching side, that their offense has woken up. They really have had nothing on either side, to be honest with you.
Yeah, their offense has been pretty stagnant so far. And part of that is because of the Stallions pitching. It's been pretty dominant. I think we have 8 strikeouts overall on the day, and that's pretty solid through 5 innings.
One count to Dieter. Dieter struck out so far in this game. Pickoff play. He's safe. Here's the pitch. Down low, 2-1. Dieter, the local kid, went to Kingston High School, and in his 2022-23 season, before his season with the Skyhawks down at Stonehill, this one will be fouled to the right side. He played 34 games for the Bonnies, made 22 starts, and hit .288 with a home run and 14 RBIs. But since he transferred to Stonehill, only 24 at-bats. Not as many numbers as you want to see from a guy who did so well at St. Bonaventure, but then kind of struggled.
Yeah, and that's why the summer is very important for a lot of these guys on the Stallions organization. Trying to show coaches, hey, I can do this, I can do that, I can be that player.
A strikeout there. It's his second of the day for Dieter.
Back to the top of the order for the Stallions, left fielder number 22, Michael Cuello.
Here's the pitch. Tying outside, 1-0. Here's the pitch. Ball 2, 2-0. Cuello in this game has grounded out to shortstop twice. Here's the pitch. Strike 1. 2-1 count, 1 out here in the top of the 6th. Man on first for the Stallions. They haven't been able to get anything going since the top of the 3rd. The curveball left on the outside, 3-1. Ethan Conrad due up.
Perfect hitter's count here. Looking to do something with a fastball. He'll probably get one in the zone.
Here's the pitch. Strike 2. 3-2 count. Swung straight through that one.
Yeah, Condon challenged him with the fastball, and he won that battle.
Condon looking for back-to-back strikeouts in this inning. Here's the pitch. He got him, strike 3. Now coming up, Ethan Conrad. Last time was a ground out. Before that, had that bomb to deep right center field for a triple. And before that, a ground out to second base. Conrad with a man on. 2 outs here in the top of the 6th. Here's the pitch. Fouled off. 1-1. And you talk about a generational talent type of guy. Conrad is a guy that you could see getting drafted when he's done with his college career. He's extremely talented.
Especially after the explosive year he had this year offensively with Marist. And he's really just he's got power, speed, he can field. Like, what else do you need from the guy?
A true 5-tool guy,
yes,
if you will. I mean, if you're at Marist and you're batting .389 as a sophomore, .320 as a freshman, getting 226 ABs,
almost
good things have to
RBIs
happen.
Too.
Nearly 100 RBIs combined between the 2 seasons. That one's fouled off. It'll say at a 1-2 count, 2 outs in this inning. Outlaws have shut down the Stallions ever since that top of the 3rd, thanks to the great pitching of Colin Condon. Here's the pitch by Condon, inside 2-2. It's also somewhat rare to find that lefty power
yes,
in a guy like Conrad that you see. It's somewhat Juan Soto-esque, if you will. Sure, not at the same level, but you can see it if you're hitting .389. Strike 3, he got him on the low slider. The Stallions held to no runs once again. 1 walk. We'll go to the bottom of the 6th. 8-0 Saugerties. We'll be right back. Here at Damaski Field, Dan Chalm with you, alongside Casey DeSell, getting ready for the bottom of the 6th. Casey, overall in this game, it was really Stallions, and then it's been nobody.
Yeah, ever since that 3rd inning, there's been no scoring from either side. A lot of zeros and a lot of quick baseball.
It's really been because of Oneonta's pitcher, Colin Condon. He's come in with that very fast fastball and totally shut down the Stallions offense. Very quick fastball. That was bad broadcasting. Don't take any lessons from that.
2-0
2-0
count.
count. Sorry, Casey. I stepped on your toes right there.
It's all right, Dan.
Here's the 2-0 count. Foul back. 2-1. A perfect start for the Stallions to this 2024 PGCBL season. There's a strike, 2-2. Couldn't ask for anything more. 8-0 on the road. Playing comfortable baseball right now.
It's a really great start to the season. Hopefully we can keep this momentum going. We got a lot of games coming up this next week, and hope a really good start.
You'd hope so. A big trip to Boonville tomorrow to play the Lumberjacks, and everything will, of course, amount to that Sunday night home opener against Amsterdam in what should be a really good game. We're truly looking forward to it. 3-2 count. Here's the pitch. Fouled off to the right side. Jaden Ross really working in this county is the USF product, standing at 6'1", out of Tampa, Florida. 42 games played in 2023 with a .380 average. Really didn't get that much play time down with the Bulls this past season. There's a strikeout once again as he goes down swinging.
It's the 9th strikeout, I believe, for the Stallions so far, right?
Yeah, 9 strikeouts overall from the staff. The story of the game has to be 2 hits and 9 Ks, no runs. And there's really never been a threat of a run beyond that first inning. That one's off the knob, yeah.
I thought I got him on the elbow at first, but standing there, so must have got the knob.
Straight off the knob, 0-1 count. Chase Armstrong at the plate. Batted .360 this past season. Definitely a guy to look out for. Couple misses. Of course, that ball off the knob is a strike, but it really wasn't a strike.
That pitch there just went right over Blackmore's head.
Seeming a little rattled right now on the mound. 1-1 count. 1 out here in the bottom of the 6th. Here's the pitch. Strike 2, 1-2.
And then he comes right back. And
Yeah,
in the
he
middle.
probably heard me, and he was like, let me show this guy what he's talking about.
Yeah, Danny, he's like, Dan, be quiet.
Definitely. 1-2 count, 1 out here in the bottom of the 6th. Here's the pitch. Outside, 2-2. Here's the pitch. Strike 3, he got him. Back-to-back strikeouts to start off this inning.
Really good job out of the bullpen so far.
Been lights out. I would credit pitching coach Rich Doobie, but apparently he hasn't touched any of the pitchers yet. So who knows what the who knows what the potential of this staff could be once Doobie starts to really immerse himself into the staff.
They're already pretty dominant. I can only imagine how good they can be.
Strike 1.
A lot of swings and misses, too.
Lots of swings and misses on both sides.
Yes.
Condon shut down the Stallions as well. When you strike out a guy like Ethan Conrad, that's rare.
Pretty big strikeout.
Yeah, it's a pretty big one. Here's the pitch. Down low, ball 1. 1-1 count. Strike 2. 1-2 count. 2 outs. Here in the bottom of the 6th before we head to the final third of this game. Strike 3, he got him. Just like we saw with Nick Pettit, his pitcher as well. 3 straight strikeouts to end the inning.
not having the defense work whatsoever.
Yep.
Stallions coming to bat in the top of the 7th. We'll be right back. You're watching the Saugerties Stallions YouTube channel. Back here on the Saugerties Stallions YouTube channel from Damaski Field. Dan Shalom with you alongside Casey DeSell. Once again, big props to our producer for this game, AJ DiBenedetto. He figured out all the software, figured out everything. Big props to him for having this broadcast up and running. Byram Hopp, Ethan Conrad's teammate and a pretty special player himself, up to bat in this game so far, a single and an RBI. Here's the pitch. Foul back. 1-1 count. Condon dealing straight gas right now. A kid just hit our broadcast, tripped over a wire. That's why you saw some camera shake there. But we're back in setup. Condon throws one in the dirt. 2-1.
Yeah, the Stallions just looking for anything offensively since Condon came into the game. Been pretty shut down.
Strike 2. 2-2 count. This one fouled off. Hot will stay in there.
May have gotten a piece of random. The umpire will dust off home plate, and we'll get right back to it.
2-2 count to Hot. Three-two count. Here's the 3-2 pitch. Off speed's fouled off to the left side. Still 3-2.
Hot battling here in this at bat. Went down in the count early and is battled to a 3-2 count with a couple of foul balls.
Here's the pitch. 3-2 count. Outside, and Hot works a walk.
Let's see if the Stallions can break through here against Condon.
And it's a perfect guy to do it. Ryan Riccio, 2 doubles in this game, an RBI and a stolen base. A perfect time to get another double here, driving another run.
And maybe rattle Condon a bit since he's been so dominant.
Pitches outside, 2 straight balls. from Condon. Pickoff play there. It was a good little move, but he's safe.
Mauricio's got to be annoyed right now. He thought he had to walk, and now he's in a full count situation.
Three-two count. Here's the pitch. Grounded to the right side. He's going to chug down the line. He's going to be safe. Mauricio works his way down the line, is safe, and now a prime opportunity for the Stallions to break through once again with Jared May coming to the dish.
He did a good job of hustling out of the box there. That's why he got that single. He earned that one.
He still has 1,000 OPS, or on base percentage, yeah.
Been pretty effective so far for the Stallions.
1,000
at the
OBP.
plate. I guess that's why they're batting in the 4-hole, huh?
Makes sense. First real trouble that Condon has faced in this game. May so far, a walk, a single, and an RBI in this game. Runners at first and second here in the top of the 7th. Swings right through it. 1-1 count.
There is more activity in the Outlaws bullpen with these two runners on base.
One count to May. Here's the pitch. It's a ball. 2-1. Pickoff play to first. He's safe. 3-1 count. And with the walk here, Condon could be getting himself into some pretty big trouble with no outs in the inning.
Yep.
May deals. That's a ball, and it's bases loaded for the Stallions with nobody out. Mauricio's hustle down the line works out well. It gives Stallions bases loaded. May works the walk, and now Marcano comes to the dish, looking to drive him home.
A big spot here for Marcano. Bases loaded, no outs. Sounds can really do some damage this inning.
Marcano, a big guy, to say the least, standing at 6'4", 230. And like we mentioned, not the numbers you'd expect. He had higher numbers at Northern Essex Community College. The year before, he went to UMass Lowell. In that time, hitting .482 with 57 RBIs and 13 home runs. Perfect time to get some more RBIs right now. There's a strike from Condon. It's 0-1. Here's the pitch by Condon, a 1-1 count, bases loaded for the Stallions. swings right through it. 1-2. Here's the pitch. Foul back. Stays at 1-2.
Good two-strike approach there. Adjusting to the curveball.
Marcano doing a good job staying in this count. 1-2. Flew out to right field last time up. Before that, a walk and a single. Marcano lays off that one. 2-2. Here's the pitch. Strike 3, got him looking. Another strikeout for Condon. Marcano goes down looking, and it'll bring up the man who's hit the only home run of this game, Mario Trivella.
Yes, very big spot. Could be a grand slam opportunity here.
Here's the pitch by Marcano. Slow 0-1, or 1-0, excuse me.
Byram Hott is making a lot of motion over there at third base, trying to get in Condon's head, maybe make him throw a wild pitch here.
Cause some problems. Here's the pitch. High cheese, 1-1. Same location. Trivella lays off at that time, though. Here's the 2-1 count. 2-2.
Big hack there.
Trivella trying to come up clutch once again with the runners on base. The Stallions still with the bases loaded, 1 out here in this 2-2 count. Ball low. It'll be full.
A lot of pressure on this pitch. You can't walk him, but you can't exactly make a mistake either.
Runners should be in motion on the 3-2 count. Foul back. Condon comes set once again. 3-2 count, 1 out. Here's the pitch. Fouled off to the right side. That one's out of play. And we'll do it again. Umpire just getting some new balls from the ball boy.
It's my pleasure to announce that it's back for another season. All the really young ones out there who bring back an Outlaws game ball to the ice cream stand will receive a tasty treat.
Here's the pitch from Condon. That's a ball, and he walks in a run. Stallions on the board for the first time since the top of the third, and now it's 9-0.
And that'll be a Nacarado insurance run. Over 50 years and 50 carriers, Nacarado has you covered.
The walk there by Condon. It's his first. And he's going to get taken out of the game shortly after giving that one up. A pitching change here. It's a Dallas Hot Wieners call to the bullpen, bringing in the hot sauce out of the Dallas Hot Wieners bullpen. We'll be right back. A new arm on the mound for the Outlaws.
ask him again. Back here at Tomaski Field, Evan Strowa coming into the game for the Outlaws, number 15. Try to get them out of this jam. One out, bases loaded in the top of the 7th. The Stallions looking to put this game to bed. It's getting late. It's 9:15. Everyone's getting a little sleepy. The Stallions looking to close this one out, get a clean first win here on opening day. We'll see if they can do it. Coming to the plate for the Stallions, number 7, Rich Rodriguez. Rodriguez in this game, an RBI double and a single. Looking to add on that here with this plate appearance.
Now up for the Stallions, number 7, Rich Rodriguez.
Stroma gets set. Here's the pitch. Low ball 1. Nine-0 game. Bases loaded for the Stallions. Rodriguez at the dish. Here's the pitch. Low ball 2. Back-to-back pitches of just about the same thing from Stroma.
Stroma's really got to make a pitch here because he can't walk another run in.
Do not want to be in a 3-0 count with the bases loaded. Here's the pitch from Stroma. That's a strike, 2-1. One out, 2-1 count, bases loaded for the Stallions in a 9-0 game. Stroma deals. That one's low, 3-1. Stroma sets, deals. That's a strike. 3-2 count. One out, bases loaded. Same thing Condon had in the last at-bat, 3-2, one out. Ended up walking Trivella. We'll see if that's the same case here for Rodriguez.
See if Rodriguez can copy the success.
Here's the pitch. Strike 3, he got him.
Let him to chase a high fastball there. It's a pressure pitch. It's a tough one to lay off of if you're any hitter.
Stroma comes in and gets the first batter he faces. 2 outs now, still with the bases loaded for the Stallions, as Josh Blackmore, the catcher, comes up to the dish. A single, a strikeout, and a walk in this game for him. That one's high and away, 1-0. Blackmore, plenty of reps under head coach Colin Martin, who is also the head coach at Weber, where, coincidentally, Blackmore attends school. The pitch fouled back, right behind home plate. 1-1.
Right in the stands. A lot of kids trying to chase after that ball so they can get a free tasty treat.
Yes, that is the rule here at Tomaski Field. If you get a ball in the stands and you return it to the ice cream truck, you get a free ice cream. How about it? Stroma with a 1-1 count, looking to get out of the inning. Here's the pitch. It's high, 2-1.
Well, little... What the umpire said, I missed it. Yeah, I'm a little surprised he didn't call that a strike. It looked like he went. All right, we'll take it.
2-1 count to Blackmore. This one popped up in the infield. Should be no problem there.
Well,
it's bobbled and it's dropped. 2 runs will score. And just a disastrous play there. Not what you want whatsoever from Connolly over there at short.
I think you jinxed him.
I said it was going to be an easy play, and he dropped it.
Should be no problem as he hits the ground and 2 runs come in.
2 runs score. The 4th error of this game for the Outlaws. Definitely a storyline. So Blackmore, just by putting the ball in play, brings home 2 runs on the error by Connolly.
Yeah, the Stallions have been hitting, but the errors are a big part of the runs, keeping the innings alive. And as you can see, 2 runs just came across right there.
Stroma was clear there. He just produced a pop-up, but a little too hard for Connolly to come up with, and the Stallions keep it going. Evan Dieter at the plate now, the center fielder. Stallions still threatening 2nd and 3rd with 2 outs. That's a strike. Stroma comes set. 1-1 count. Pitches high, 2-1. And that's really been the big thing that's plagued the Outlaws all game. It's been the errors.
Yeah.
Even though that their pitching hasn't helped them, they haven't helped themselves by not being able to make easy plays.
They haven't helped themselves in the field or at bat. No runs have come across for the Outlaws in this game.
No
and
runs.
Had a lot of strikeouts too.
2 hits, 4 errors, and I think we counted 9 strikeouts.
So far for them, yes.
11-0 Stallions. 2-2 count, 2 outs for Dieter. Struck out twice in this game. He'll strike out again. Golden sombrero. Stallions, though, put up 3 runs. It's 11-0 Saugerties heading into the bottom of the 7. We're going to stay right here for the 7th inning stretch. We'll be right back.
Believe he's a red shirt. He was
New pitcher on the mound for the Stallions is ready to go here in the bottom of the 7th. Jace Van Valkenburg, the right-handed pitcher, standing at 6'4", weighing in at 210. The rising sophomore, he's got 4 years of eligibility. Pitched at Herkimer Community College this past season, and as a local kid, Casey, you know a lot about this guy. I mean, you went to high school with him.
Yeah, I think I went to high school with him. I played varsity baseball with him too. He's a pretty funny kid, a really good player too. I'm excited to see what he can do here at the PGCBL level of competition.
Fastball comes in at around 81 to 83 miles per hour with 20 inches of vert on the splitter. Splitter's 72 to 74 miles per hour with the sliders 70 to 72 mile per hour. So maybe not the highest of velocities that you would expect in the PGCBL, but definitely still a lot there where there's a lot of talent.
Yes. And I'm sure a couple months with Doobie, he could be a really good pitcher. So,
Outlaws from Wayne State. Number 7, Jacoby Dale.
Van Valkenburg's first appearance for the Stallions, despite being from Saugerties, was coming to the plate as Jacoby Dale. Dale with a ground out to second base in his last AB. You want to hear something cool, Casey?
what's cool?
Jimmy Fallon, Saugerties High School alum. You know that better than anybody.
I think I did know that. I did happen to go to Saugerties High School.
Funny enough, my grandparents lived down the street from his house. This one popped up to the left side. No worry there for Coelho. He's got it.
Your grandparents currently?
Yes.
Wow. I was like Your grandparents from Saugerties? I didn't know that.
Grandparents are from Saugerties, so while I might not necessarily be a local, got a little bit experience with the town.
Hudson Valley Community College, number 22, Connor Wading.
Van Valkenburg puts away the first batter he faces. 1 out for Connor Wading. Got caught looking his last time up. Ball 1. Ball 2. Missed downstairs back to back.
Valkenburg's working really quick here on the mound. Not wasting a lot of time making or picking his pitches.
Quick tempo for sure. Here's the pitch. Fouled to the right side. Two-one count for Van Valkenburg. Pitches off the inside. 3-1. Going against Connor Wading, who batted .313 this past season with Hudson Valley Community College. Definitely a standout player. Van Valkenburg deals. This one lined up the middle, and that'll be a single for Wading. He bobbles it in center field. That was Dieter. And a little sloppy play there by Dieter in center field allows Wading to move up to second on the air.
Yeah, it went right under his glove there and rolled on by him.
Also from HVCC, number 31, Jeremy Taggart.
They're going to count that as a hit for Wading, so it's his first of the season.
It should be a hit and an error, actually. But
Just
I
a
don't
hit.
see an error on the
It
board
should be
there.
a single and then an error.
Yes, exactly.
But no error on the board, so it'll count it as a double. Van Valkenburg deals. There's that slider, 0-1. Popped up to the right side.
0-2 count here for Valkenburg, and see if he'll try and waste one getting the chase.
Looking for his first PGCBL strikeout. The local kid. Van Valkenburg sets. Deals. Fouled off once again.
Good 0-2 pitch there, down and out of the zone, trying to get him a ground out or strikeout. But Taggart is able to foul that one off.
Taggart not going away. 357 average. Bats right behind Wading, their teammates at Hudson Valley Community College, where they both batted above 300 this year. 0-2 count. Pitches down and away. 1-2.
Looks like a splitter there, if I had to guess.
Outlaws still searching for their first run of the game in this 11-0 contest. That's a nice strike in there. Strike 3, his first strikeout in the PGCBL for Van Valkenburg. Now is that slider.
Yeah, I think it caught him off guard there, that slider. It kind of waved at it. Didn't really have much enthusiasm behind that swing.
Coming to the plate now, Lucas Grantham. Strikeout in this game. The Wooford commit. Just graduated from Campbell High School.
In case you missed it seconds ago, up at the plate, number 50, Lucas Grantham.
Van Valkenburg deals. Down and away, 2-0. That runner still lurking at second for the Outlaws. It's the furthest base they've been able to get in this game. Haven't reached third.
Yeah. Haven't reached home.
Haven't reached home. So trying to get something going for themselves. 2-0 count. 3-0. That ball gets passed. And moving to third is Waiting. So the best opportunity of the game for the Outlaws now. 2 outs, man on third with a 3-0 count. You green lighting right here?
I think you kind of have to. I mean, it's only the first game of the season.
That's
Try
11-0.
and see you can do something offensively for the first time this game. Got a first-year pitcher on the mound, too.
And Volkenberg sets. He deals. There's a strike.
I say that, but there's no pressure on Chase right now coming into this ball game. 7th inning, 11-0.
None.
Literally, all your job is to do, come out, throw strikes. And he's done a good job so far.
That one poked to the right side. Conrad's got it. And the Stallions keep a clean bottom of the 7th despite that error by Dieter. And that'll do it. With the mercy rule, 11-0, the Stallions are going to get their first win of the season right here from Damaski Field. That is going to do it. The Stallions are winners here in Oneonta. 11-0 your final score. We'll be with you tomorrow night in Boonville, where the Stallions will take on the Lumberjacks. Make sure to stay tuned on our YouTube channel for all that information. For Dan Shalman, Casey DeSalle, big thanks to AJ DiBenedetto, our producer. Good night, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Thank you.